Hey guys, today we're going to draw an old spooky house. We're going to draw on black paper, then we're going to trace the entire drawing with white glue. When the glue dries, we're going to use construction paper crayons to color and add a spooky effect. These are the supplies I will be using today: black paper, pencil, white bottled glue, and construction paper crayons. Let's start drawing our spooky house. First, I'm going to draw a line at the bottom of the paper for the ground. Then I'm going to draw a square. I'll make two ones. Then I'm going to make a horizontal line that goes all the way across and it goes past the one. Okay, then I'm going to make two slanted lines coming up, leaving room for the chimneys. Then a horizontal line to close that shape. That's a trapezoid. We're going to give this house two chimneys. So you make two ones and then close the shape with a horizontal line. So it's like an 11 and then close the shape. Now we're going to draw some windows. So I'm going to make a horizontal line, then I'm going to make an 11, and then on the top of that, I'm going to make a rainbow curved line like this. Okay, same thing on this side. Or it could just be a tall upside down letter U. That's called an arched window. Okay, then I'm going to make another one inside that to look like a frame. There we go. Now let's make the door. So I'm going to make two ones here. And I'm going to have this door open from the center. There's going to be two doors in the front. So we're going to draw three number ones and then a horizontal line going across. Then we need two door handles, two circles. I'm going to draw another one and another one to make the frame around the door. And then the top line going across. Let's make some windows. I'm going to make two skinny windows on the sides of the door. So two, like an 11, and then make the frame, one around it. Now you can make your windows different shapes. I think that by using a variety of windows, it makes the drawing look more interesting. And then you can make a horizontal line going through the middle for part of the frame that opens and closes. Then at the top above the door, let's make a circular window. So we're going to draw one circle, then a smaller one inside that. And then we're going to make a plus. Okay. And then let's do two small square ones right here. Make one square and then make another square around it. The frame, and then you can do a plus, do one over here the same way, 11, another 11 inside, and a plus. All right, starting to look good. Let's make the roof. Let's make some horizontal lines going across for the roof, all the way across. When you get to the window, you want to skip it so it looks like the window is popping out of the attic there. You don't want the roof line for the shingles to go right through the window. Okay. Then we're going to make some lines coming down like number ones, but we're going to skip it. So it's going to be one, skip, one, skip, one. Okay? And then when it gets to the side, we're going to make it slanted like this line. Okay. Now we're going to make ones where we skipped right here. Kind of looks like bricks, but they're supposed to be shingles. Here, 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 one here. Okay. All right. Now we're going to add some more details like in the yard. Let's add a fence right here. So we're going to make 2 tall 11s or 1s. These are going to be the slats of the fence. And then I'm going to put an upside down V on top of that to make them pointy. Then we're going to make 2 horizontal lines going across and 2 more down at the bottom going across. There's our fence. Then let's draw a tree over here. So one way I like to draw trees is by making 2 lines for the trunk. I'll make it curve. We can erase this line for the ground. And then if you make a letter V in the middle of that trunk, kind of like my fingers make a V, imagine if each finger is a branch. So for each branch you need 1 line here, 1 line here, 1 line here, 1 line here. So wherever you make a V, it breaks it up into 2 more branches. So small v, small v. So as the tree gets taller, the V's get smaller and the branches get smaller. So you just keep repeating the letter V. If you look closely at trees, you'll see lots of letters in the branches. Where the branches crisscross, there might be letter Y's and X and T's and all kinds of letters you might see. Then when it gets to the top, they get real small and they just kind of like 1 line. Makes it look like tiny little branches. All right, then let's make a moon up in the skies. I'm going to draw a circle here for the moon. Draw a couple craters on the moon, some little circles where it's been hit by space rocks. Then let's add a bat. I'm going to draw a bat like right here. So I'm going to make an M. Then I'm going to make a V for the tail. And I'm going to make a slanted line coming to the left, a slanted line going to the right, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 like rainbow curve lines. And that's an easy way to draw a bat. Now let's trace our pencil drawing with glue. We're going to use white bottled glue, and we're going to start at the top and work our way down. First I'm going to do the roof. You want to try to apply an even amount of pressure when you're squeezing the bottle. Don't make the lines too thick. Try not to let it puddle up. I added a couple more details like steps and a pathway to the front door, some grass in the ground, some weeds, some tinier branches. Now that I'm done tracing the pencil drawing with glue, I'm going to let this dry for a couple hours, maybe overnight. Put it in a safe spot where it won't get touched. If you're putting it on a drying rack, grab it with both hands, with your hands underneath like you're carrying a birthday cake. You don't want to hold it upright because the glue might drip. The glue has dried, and this is the result. You have a shiny drawing, all of the glue has dried clear, and when you touch the drawing, you can feel the bumps in the glue. Now we're going to use construction paper crayons, and we're going to color our drawing. The construction paper crayons are only going to color on the black paper. It's not going to stick to the glue part. Here are the construction paper crayons that I have. When you're coloring the sky, you can leave it black like this, or you could use purple. White crayon works really well on black paper, like for the moon. If you want to have a window that looks like it has a light on in the room, color it white first. Now you can leave it white. Maybe there's a white light on, right? Or after you color it white, if you want to have a yellow light in the room, put yellow on top. Okay, then it shows up really well. All right, so I'm gonna start coloring and I'm gonna fast forward and you can watch. All right, I'm done coloring the spooky house. I used bright colors. I used purple for the sky. I think it looks great. It looks really spooky. Nighttime. I can see the bat. Looks like somebody's home. I hope you had fun drawing this spooky house using glue and construction paper crayons. See you next time.